All right, so let's give this a shot. Top 5 books last year. I don't know. I don't really think I got very many. I dug through my Amazon orders because that's where I've been picking up most of my stuff because I don't buy anything new. And I know at one point I did get some Tarzan softcover novels, the old dusty pocket-sized ones. But they're over there on my shelf with the rest of my Tarzan stuff. Anyway, so 5 books from last year that I got. Start off in no particular order. Orkstain. I'm not sure if I talked about this already or not. I'm a big James Stokoe fan. I have most of his stuff. I spend a lot of time, I feel like, on YouTube talking about James Stokoe. But anyway, Orkstain. It was okay. This was a book, not necessarily comic related, but this was suggested by somebody who I have a lot of respect for. This is Hugh Ferris, The Metropolis of Tomorrow. Kind of looks like Batman the Animated Adventures. I really like this. This was really cool. The text in this is, it's like an exhibition catalog. I don't know how to explain there's a lot. It's a really heavy read, but really, really pretty pictures. Moving on. I was a friend of mine has a Plex account, and he's like, here's my password. He watches a bunch of movies. He has a bunch of stuff on there. He randomly just adds stuff. He'll say, hey, are you into anything in particular? I'm like, well, I like this and this. So it's like, the next time you're on, it's like all of Sergio Leone's movies are on there versus just the one that you said you really liked, that kind of thing. Scrolling through looking for something to watch, and I come across a Takashi Miike movie that I hadn't seen before. I've been a fan of his since the 90s. He did Ichi the Killer Audition, which isn't really the easiest movie to watch, but it's pretty good. But my favorite of his would probably have to be Sukiyaki Western Django. And he's also done like some more drama-oriented samurai movies that were pretty good. The names of which currently are escaping me. But anyway, I saw this, Blade of the Immortal. Watched it because it was one of his and I had time. And I was like, this is great. But like part of it read like it was either trying to be or was some sort of other media. You know, like some of the action pieces, for example, that kind of thing. Stuff flying out of places randomly. Cat's hill. So I watched the movie. I liked the movie. I'm like an idiot, realized I'd been seeing this like in bargain bins for like since forever. You know, the Dark Horse manga stuff that you can find in some places. But anyway, I got into this. Not very far, but I really like this. I would recommend thus far. But there's 3 volumes of this. I paid like $4 for this off Amazon. Stuff. I picked this up the other day. One of my wife's friends. Yeah, one of my wife's friends. They recently started like a VHS tape, collection. So we went to the thrift store looking for VHS tapes. Found a couple. I saw this. I thought this was really neat. It's like one of those National Geographic Society books. I don't know if anybody is familiar. I mean, if you have gray hair, you probably remember. But it's more or less just like photography of interesting things from a natural history perspective, typically. Or at least the ones I like. It's super cool. It's only a couple of bucks. Interesting. Really cool. Like this a lot. Dude. cat is chewing on the box. And then last but not least, this was on my Amazon list for, I don't know, a year, I think. I think last year my daughter recommended this to me. I ended up getting this for Christmas. I flipped through this. It's really pretty. Very interesting. We'll definitely let you know. This was recommended by a couple people, and then it's like I told somebody else that I got it, and they're like, "Oh wow, that's real good." So cool. I'll get into this after I'm done with Blade of the Immortal. Okay. It's nice to see you.